right, Virgo, let's continue into your extended reading here. I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot to get further information. Let's go ahead and clarify. So we're moving out of the trickster cycle for you. You've done a lot of work around that. Spirit, can you please clarify the Fool card here for Virgo, please? Clarify the Fool card. Making sure I don't have the deck upside down. Fool card, please, Spirit. Page of Cups. Just interesting. 10 of Cups. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. 5 of Cups. So really figuring out like how to put yourself back together, right? You see this person is like not all together. They're fragmented. The pain of the past, right? The pain of the past, you've had to process and look back and do a lot of healing work over this last year. And figure out how to integrate who you are, how to bring the different pieces of you back together, which was the Page of Pentacles. But, you know, here in the Page of Cups. But here, you know, you really see a lot of this reflecting, like how did I get so disjointed? How did I get so split apart, split in half? And you see her foot is kind of dumping out these memories, right? In those bowls are your emotion and kind of going through the memories of your life and your mind and deciding, you know, I'm not going to hold on to these things anymore. I'm ready to clear them out. And that's that new beginning with the Fool, like going all the way back to the beginning. You know, and really looking for something more joyous, more complete in your life. Figuring out how you can heal your family issues from the past and how they reproduce themselves in the present, right? And really doing that reflective work and wanting to build and have something that is more congruent, right? Not all split apart, not all fragmented with, you know, not only yourself, but your family going in these different directions. Spirit, what can you tell us about the trust, the growth around trust? The 6 of Wands, please, here for Virgo. Yeah, just wanting to think about doing something new, Virgo. That's really where you are right now. How do you do something new that's more integrated to who you are, right? It doesn't leave everything split apart. But the trust, we've got 7 of Pentacles, the Devil, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, yeah, walking away from toxic situations. I'll just put this one up here. Choosing to walk away from the devil. That's it. Like the devil's like, hey, come on over here. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to keep it moving. In the past, though, you did take the devil's hand, right? That's what you had built upon. And when you did, things didn't work out, right? And it is possible that this is all you had were toxic people, toxic situations offering you assistance. But you've overcome that. You can walk away from those situations now, right? And when you do, you're really able to have, the things that you want to grow be able to grow. You have some new ideas, right? This is definitely this theme of new life. You want a new life. And this gets at that issue of health that came up in the transformation card. That there's some, you want a new life for you. You want to heal. You want to heal out of these, toxic people that take, oh, come on. And if you look, the devil is just like, this person's on the ground, like a puppet on the string. There's some strings there. And this is how it's felt for you, right? Either you're the trickster, you're playing the devil, or people are manipulating you. And you're just moving on from it. You've just said, no, I'm not doing it. I'm turning my back to this. Why? Because of this. You want new life in you. You want health. And the health is, the top of this, it has its roots. You want to clean up the roots of the problem, your family roots, and grow something beautiful that comes out of you, that you care about. This person is putting their energy on the plant to heal it based off of all this stuff underneath, all that was learned from the past. And that's what you're walking, those same pentacles, right? These are pentacles, the same roots of this tree that the devil was like, these toxic roots. You're healing that with your own energy, right? This healing is coming in, and you're moving on. All of those toxic things that are the root that you inherited, that came in karmically to you, that came from other life cycles, right? Other past cycles in your family or in yourself. You've been able to finally break those chains and know your value, and know that that there are people out there who have your back, and that you can trust again. You can trust so that you can live again. You can re-enter the world. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarification for what still needs to be released here. We have the Women of Crystals. What still needs to be released here? What still needs to be released here for Virgo? Spirit. Still to be released for Virgo. Queen of Cups. Yeah, you need to open yourself up. Definitely. That's opening up. Here is the Wheel of Fortune. This is destiny. Figuring out how to balance. You don't want to just whoosh, open up like she's open. Like wide open. We're going to do that in a balanced manner. Right? We're going to be balanced when we do it. Yeah. And you're going to trust yourself. Again, this image of balance, the High Priestess and the Wheel are both very spiritual cards. This is a wheel of Fortune. But you can see the white, the light, and the dark shadow. And this one also, the dark shadow self. Oops. And the light shadow. The light coming in. It has to do with the yin yang energies, right? Balancing duality, balancing being completely closed off. I'm not going to trust anybody, and being completely wide open, right? But you do want to feel again, but doing that in a safe and balanced way. And really, all three of these cards, everyone's eyes are closed, but we're feeling in a different way than this Guardian card, right? They're pulling in, the advice is to take your connection back to spirit. And then this card, I've got too many up here. Remember I said that third eye is closed. The heart's chakra is closed. You can't take in new information from spirit. You've got to open up. So you can go internal. You can do your healing work. You can do your meditative work. But open yourself up to channels of light as well. You can see these are all of these cards have this woman taking in light, taking in energy, but all 4 cards, eyes closed, eyes closed. I'm not seeing, I'm not participating, I'm closed off, I don't see you, I'm not dealing with you, I'm not engaging. Spirit says that still has to go. That has to, you have to trust. I mean, not have to trust. You've been growing in the area of trust. Spirit wants you to continue. Enough of this being closed off. I don't see you. I'm not dealing with you. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not participating in anything. Leave me alone. Spirit says that's gotta go. Transform. Right? You need to uncage yourself. It's time to uncage yourself. All right. Surprise, surprise, surprise. What's the surprise? Child of Wands, Child of Wands. There's some energy coming in. I said this new life. Oh my goodness, I can see it. It's like green, lush, fertile life, right? Something that can grow. There's this image of plants, new life. There's something that wants to grow out of you, from you, some kind of growth, some integration, right? Like moving out of this fragmentation and integrating yourself to grow, to do something. What is this surprise that Spirit is bringing in for you? What is Spirit? What is the surprise? Can you please clarify, Child of Wands here for Virgo? All right. 10 of Pentacles. There we go. Got those pentacles finally in balance. How we're doing family, how we're doing stability and abundance. Not the way you inherited. King of Cups. Okay. Getting in touch with our feelings again. We had Queen of Cups over here. King of Cups. Coming into greater balance, internal balance in yourself. Balancing out your masculine and feminine energies, and 8 of Pentacles. This is a card of work, but in this deck, it's like she's doing magic. She's casting spells. She's thinking about the moon. She's got her little, like, what do I want to manifest, right? What are you bringing in? And this is a surprise to you so there's this curiosity the universe is bringing in the new cycle. Yeah, there's something you want to manifest around love, right? King of Pentacles, accessing your emotions. We've got King and Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is what you need to release, and King of Pentacles is coming in as a surprise. So the Queen of Pentacles is yin energy. It's being closed off internally, like closing people out, saying, no, I'm not dealing with you. King of Pentacles is creative energy. It's how you take your love and express it in the world. Figuring out how you're going to do that, right? That's what you're trying to do, is figure out what's your new gift. What's your new gift in the world? You don't have to manipulate anymore. You can now choose. And this has to do with, how you're creating community, family, abundance for yourself. But this is so balanced, right? No one's being tricked here. But yeah, you're going to have the opportunity to really bring your emotions out, to create some new kind of family. A new kind of family dynamic, not the one that you grew up with, but something that is yours, right? Because you're walking away from that, toxic pattern in the past. So that's interesting. And be curious to see how this unfolds for you over the next year. All right, so to close out the reading, I'm going to get some final messages. First, I'm going to be using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Guidebook to get some animal spirit. So what animal spirit should you look for to help you close out the cycle as you move in out of the winter solstice into the spring equinox, Virgo? What animal is guiding you along? Lamb. Yeah. Right? And the lamb is the innocent. This is, like I said, whatever happened, this is very, 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 very early injury. You know, return to that innocent lamb, bringing your innocence back, and learning to trust, opening yourself back up, loving that little lamb that's inside you. Oh, Virgo, I can feel that. So sweet, delicate, innocent lamb that's in there. Peaceful, prophetic, and patient. When you're in balance, you have achieved inner peace. Out of balance, timid, quiet, concerned, uneasy. This is why you become the trickster, or you had in the past developed the habit of the trickster, that embodied the archetype of the trickster. And to when you want to come into balance, you need to meditate and spend time listening to your heart. The lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. So, moving from there, I've got the Sacred Cycles Oracle. I'm going to go ahead and get a piece of advice before we finish off with the Soul Truth. Sacred Cycles guidebook here the Sacred Cycles Oracle deck is one that is based off of a woman's anatomy, the cycles of the body, the cycles of life that go on in a woman's body that are symbolic of all of our lives. Fox. The cycle of Fox. This is interesting. It's also another spirit animal coming in for you. And the cycles of the moon, right, with Fox there. A quietly cunning creature of the forest, Fox knows how to move in silence. They observe and assess their options, never straying too far from the safety of their den. With keen awareness of the possibilities they can pursue, Fox sets their sights on a particular hunt and tracks it with calm certainty and concentration. You are being reminded of the ways you can explore an interest by beginning with curiosity. That's that gift coming in. The Child of Wands, the Seeker. Instead of blasting out of the gates, this is an invitation to start an endeavor with a slow and steady approach. With this mindset, you'll be gifted the chance to truly take notice of whether this new quest is in alignment with who you are. If you come to find that it's not the right direction for you, you will be primed to shift course with ease. Fox teaches you that not everything is worth the chase. And sometimes it takes a few tries to find what is most deserving of your focus. Look at what is arising and new within your world, getting curious about which tracks are yours to follow. So a journal prompt for you to consider is, what opportunities do I have in front of me to choose from? Which ones feel most in alignment? Uh-huh. Yeah. You're going to have some choices. It goes back to what are you manifesting? What are you going to create? You've got a lot still to give, Virgo. Particularly going back to that health question, right? Soul Truth deck. Get a message from your soul. This transform. It's time to uncage yourself. It's time to come out. Unblock yourself. Closed off. It's time to live again, Virgo. It's time to bring that innocent lamb forward. She's been locked away for too long. All right, what soul truth do we have here, Spirit? What soul truth do we have for Virgo? What soul truth do we have? What's Virgo's soul want to tell her or him? What does Virgo's soul want to tell them? I have been in this reading actually leaning in the her direction. I think there's just a lot of yin energy. So for those watching who are not identified with the feminine energy, I would say this is definitely your internal feminine screaming for acknowledgement. Because I keep hearing myself say, you need to balance this. Not this is from the mind. This is not intuitive. It's just I hear myself saying, oh, you keep talking as if this reading is only for a woman. I'm speaking, and finally I should say here, I'm speaking to the feminine aspect, the internal aspect for anyone here watching, right? Like there's an internal, our internal selves, our yin energy is screaming here to be recognized and seen. And it's locked away. Locked away. All right, so the message from the soul. Your soul, Virgo. If I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? Same message, Spirit saying, yeah, it's time for you to choose. You get to choose now that you've opened that door. Burn with desire. There is a power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings. Your soul's wings. And it's time to take flight. So the action today, go inward. Your answers lie within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that. That's what your soul says. Do it, right? Not everything is going to be in alignment, but some things are. So it's time to take action. All right, Virgo, hopefully that was very helpful to you as we move out again of that darkness into the light of spring. Bye.